Hello everyone, I'm here to do a video. I have not much by the way of updates. I have been watching a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race, as maybe you could tell by the look. You know, when you're trapped in the house and you get bored and you're inspired, you know, you want to try a look. Now, I'm the sort of person that like never wears makeup and like doesn't do comb, wash her hair. So this is like a real upgrade for me. I feel very fabulous. Like as a child, when I grew up, I like always thought I was gonna be like a proper 60s lady. Like, she's always who I wanted to be. Like I watched all the old TV shows like Bewitched and I Dream of Jeannie and all of those shows on what was it, Nick at Night. It was Nick at Night at the time. And fucking I wanted to be Samantha's mom on Bewitched. I wanted to be fucking Barbara Eden on I Dream of Jeannie. I think I was Barbara Eden on I Dream of Jeannie one year for Halloween when I was like 7. Like that's the girl I've always been. And so, you know, I was inspired by the girls on RuPaul and I decided to try a drag look. Now, she's not perfect because I don't own but one thick makeup brush. And I had nothing else to apply the makeup with because when I cleaned my bathroom, like early in the quarantine process, I threw everything that I had out because they were all old and disgusting. I regret it now. Like I could have washed them and I could have had a more polished, more beautiful drag look. But you know, this is what we came up with. So I apparently own all of this makeup. I did throw away all my stage makeup though, so we've got a mix of stuff going on here. These are eyelashes from when I did, I was gonna say Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, but no, La Caja Fall. They were like extras after the production was over, so I got that. All the foundation that I'm wearing is La Caja foundation, so I'm like channeling my inner drag queen. I did big Barbie eyes because my inspiration for this look was this girl. She's really cute. She's an original Barbie from, I think she's a 61 bubble cut, but I can't remember. I do have it written down somewhere. But this is a dress that I made her. She's got a muumuu on and I've got, we're twinning. We're doing our best twinning. And the shoes that she's wearing are original. My aunt sent me a bunch of Barbie stuff because she was like, she found out I was obsessed with Barbie and she had this stuff laying in her basement. And so she sent me a whole bunch of stuff and these shoes are in there. I got a ton of amazing stuff from her and one busted ass doll that my friend fixed. My Dolly friend Jason. And like this was our venture into Dolly world. Like we had always, both of us were always super into dolls. We like the glitz and the glamour. And these have always been my jam, these vintage girls. So we started off, you know, sewing clothes for them. And you know, he did like a refresh of my I think she's a 60 or 59 ponytail, who was a busted ass mess. And he like revived her hair and she looks amazing now. I should have brought her over here. I'll edit it out. I'm gonna go get her. Her face is still a mess. This wig needs to be reset, but I can't do hair. See, this is the problem with my drag persona, is that she's a hot mess because she's not doing anything. So these bangs were a hot ass mess when she came to me, and this ponytail was horrifying. And her hair is a vast improvement. Her face still looks crazy. Like she had no makeup on and then Jason painted some makeup on her. I'm gonna go back in and fix the makeup. So she's gonna get a refresh too. But this is another little outfit I made. Apparently put no closures in it like usual. But yeah, so that's how we started off in the Dolly world. You know, you graduate to bigger and better and more expensive. So now it's all about into dolls all the time. But these will always be my first love because as a child, I think I got my first vintage reproduction Barbie when I was 6. And she was everything to me. She was ponytail. I have her over there too. She's not in her original dress. I'm not gonna bring her over. She's ponytail and she's got the little bangs and she was in this all in the spotlight outfit. And I thought she was the prettiest thing I'd ever seen. And I was like, oh my God, when I grow up, I wanna be her. And so here I am. Here I am. I'm brown bubble cut. Bubble cuts are the best, in my opinion. Bubble cuts are like the queen of all 60s Barbies because look at her. Is she not the most beautiful Barbie you've ever seen? Her hair does sit in her face. It's got a weird texture to it. And again, not a hairstylist, so I'll ruin it if I try to fix that. she's just, oh, she's so beautiful. I want to be her when I grow up, but I never will be, because I wear sweatpants and no makeup, and I'm angry all the time. Barbie just wants to have fun. So yeah, that was my inspiration, my Barbie dolls. My start, well, I mean, my start in the doll community started the first day I got my first vintage Barbie doll. I mean, that was, at 6 years old, she's always gonna be a doll collector. But yeah, so again, you know, we're just sporting this look, and you know what? I feel like the prettiest girl in the world, and you can't tell me you can't tell me otherwise. Even though I'm technically like if Ben de la Creme and Trixie Mattel had a baby, but like forgot to tell the baby how to do makeup and hair, like this is what the baby would be. I'm like Trixie Mattel without the talent. Ben de la Creme can't do her makeup. So that's me. That's my drag persona. She's like a trash Barbie. She's like the Barbie that's the vintage Barbie that's been sitting at the bottom of the box since 1961 and nobody's ever played with her. And she gets pulled out of the box one day and you're like, oh, she's cool, but like I don't really feel like fixing her up. That's my drag persona. I'm just vintage trash Barbie. I'm obsessed with it. She's who I want to be. She's always who I wanted to be. Anyway, now that I'm, you know, just dicking around now. But you know what? I feel pretty. I've never felt prettier. My bottom eyelashes are like melting off because it's hot as fuck in here, but it's like whatever. I still feel like the prettiest girl ever. Next, moving on to my ball jointed doll shit, which is probably why everyone's here, not to look at a crazy person. Here is this girl. I decided to make her a new wig. It's very similar to the original wig, except I made it out of yarn, so it has more ability to be styled in an easy way, because we all know I can't style hair. I just can't do hair. I'm not good at hair. So, I mean, it's definitely an improvement over the old one. It's holding the shape that I want it to, which is sort of like wild. Like, I haven't washed it in a couple weeks. I haven't combed it since I was born, sort of aesthetic. It is in the back. It's like kind of mullety, kind of rock and roll. Like, it's like, her aesthetic is like, I don't give a fuck about the way I look because I just have other things that I'm thinking about. I'm a smart girl, not a looks girl, you know what I mean? She's probably the closest to my personality of all my dolls. But now we know, I talk about this constantly, I fucking hate making wigs, like I just hate it so much. But yarn wigs are particularly horrifying in my land of wig making, because when you comb out that yarn, no matter how many fucking like masks you have on, that shit just lives in the air. So like, no matter what, I feel like I'm swallowing like bits of hair for like weeks on end. And then no matter how many times I've cleaned the house, because I've already cleaned at least once since I made this wig, like the little balls of fuzz just like come out. There's more and more balls of fuzz. So those are two of my favorite things about making yarn wigs, but on the bright side, they're easy to style and they hold a shape. It looks good. It's like a little like fur-like, because I feel like, you know, they all are. But I'm like kind of okay with it because their hair is supposed to be ratty anyway, and it's just like naturally got that rat tendency. So I feel like, in my original intention, somebody in the comments of one of my videos was like, oh, you should make her a yarn wig. I had bought the yarn, and my original intention was to make her a yarn wig because I knew that that would be the best thing for her, except I never made it because I fucking hate it. So yeah, I'm happy with the way it came out. It's right now. And maybe, you know, someday she'll get an upgrade. Probably not made by me, because I can't fucking make wigs. Someday we're all gonna get an upgrade. I got an upgrade. I'm beautiful now. Yeah. So, the lashes are in my eye. That's why I don't wear makeup. It just goes into my eyes and my eyes start tearing. What else is there to talk about? Other than the wig, which is really the only Dolly thing that I've done. I had a couple of lingerie commissions, one for Libby, hey girl, and one for Allison, hey girl. So they got their lingerie and they're happy, and I'm happy because they're happy. Yeah, I haven't really done much other than that. Other than I was in a group called Skilled Labor Brigade, and we made wigs. I keep saying that. Just edit it out. We made masks, not wigs. I showed you the wig that I made. We made masks for first responders all over the country. Mine went to California, to the fire department. They were to be worn over an N95, so you know, it's the part that goes into the washing machine and can be washed every day and put back on so they can reuse. Anyway, so I made those masks, and let me tell ya, it was false advertising, and I am happy to help in any way that I can, because I have some skills that can be used in this situation. I can't work because I work on Broadway, and Broadway's never gonna open because it requires there to be a very large audience. So, you know, I'm happy to help in any way they can. But in the original email I received from the people, it was just 2 pieces of fabric sewn together, and then you turn it right side out, you top stitch some pleats in, and you've sandwiched elastic in between the layers. So yeah, I mean, that would sew up in 5 minutes. What we ended up getting, this is so horrible, was a completely bound in bias tape. It wasn't bias tape, which is, you know, binding. It was cut on the straight grain, so it had no stretch to it whatsoever. It was completely bound, and we had to make the bias tape. And I could sew up those masks. I did, I think, because I also distracted, so like I never did anything straight through, and it seemed like it was taking me forever, but I think I took more breaks than I did actual sewing. Because I'm distracted. She's a distracted girl. I mean, look at me. I get distracted. So I think I took more breaks than I actually did sewing, but I could whip up, I think I did 15 masks in like an hour and a half, and then when it came to the binding, it took me like double the time to do. It took me probably 3 hours to make and sew the binding, whereas it only took me 2 hours to sew the entire mask together, which is insane. Not even 2 hours, an hour and a half. That was 15. It took me like 5 hours to do 15. And like, I'm, again, happy to help. I would do it again in a second, but it, you know, it wasn't the most, if I were making that pattern, I would have made changes to the pattern to make it a more efficient mask. That's all. Because then we could do like 100 in the same amount of time as we could have done 50. That's all. So, that's what I've been up to. And then me and Jason started on some, I'm waiting for him to finish. We did some masks in all the sizes, and they're I don't have one sitting here. Here's a pattern though. It's this pattern. So it's got like the filter pocket, and then the outside. They're done in beautiful granny florals, and they come in all sizes. We have men's size, we have ladies size, we've got 2 children's size, which is the size that I wear. I wear the size 7 to 12 children's. So if you need masks, just let me know. You can send me a little message on Instagram, because we got them. We can just ship them right out to you. Yeah, and I think what we're gonna do, Etsy was actually like asking people to sell masks on Etsy, so I think what we're gonna end up doing is throwing them up for like $2 just to cover the fees, and then you pay shipping, and then that's it, because, you know, just trying to help. This is, you know, a terrible nightmare situation, and we're all stuck inside forever, and, you know, I'm doing the best I can to try and help, and, you know, make you laugh. I mean, I feel beautiful, but like, laugh at me. I just feel like this woman right now. I'm fucking Samantha's mom. What was her name? I don't even remember. I just remember her being fabulous. Yeah, so I think that's this video. You can let me know if you like this drag aesthetic, and I'll buy some fucking brushes and like try and do my makeup so that I don't look like a crazy person. I really wanted to try, because see how her nose is like so swooped and cute, and I have this dewy nose. I really wanted to try and like make it look like that from front on, but I didn't succeed. Like I needed a brush to do that. Like, you can do it, but you need a brush. Like, it's so cute, and this is mine. Just, you know, it's a Jewy shape, which is cute. It's cute, but like, I mean, come on. Alright, everybody. I I hope you have a nice day. Stay safe, but stay inside and wash your fucking hands, because that's the best way to stop coronavirus and getting into your body. Alright, you can let me know if you think this is great, and I'll buy some brushes and I'll do a better job next time. I figured out that I can't draw the eyelashes on over makeup, so I would have to put that on first and then put makeup on after, because it was a disaster, because it just kept catching. It was a new bottle of eyeliner, but it wasn't working out. Now I'm gonna have to wash all this off. The eyebrows look really good though, from a distance. When I get close, you can see how shitty they are. I needed a different shape, so I used glue. I'm gonna have to delete all this out. Yeah, so anyway, I feel fabulous. I hope you enjoyed my new drag persona. That is Trash Barbie, Vintage Trash Barbie. And I'll see you next time. Bye!